if you ain't signed on the dotted line. Can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Gang time in it. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Gang time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Atlanta. This is taken just shy of the 10. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is. But to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they've talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick, that's complete right around the 8. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Patterson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive is 6 on the scoreboard.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And a short pickup to about the 25. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Stroud now on 4th down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. he was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Vick with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Vick goes play action. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Michael Vick.
23-yard line.
This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darren Waller, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
A 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Screen play, Johnson. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Hook up a 15 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And this is caught, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. The fake punt gets them 13 yards. A huge play on special teams. It's a 1st down. Johnson running right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
I have a feel they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
He finds his man Johnson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 37. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. First and 10, it's Stroud. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were heading for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again, it's Stroud. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. He rifles one that's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Vick now. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw, but I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Able to find Waller, that's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Vick. That'll go in the books as a loss of 20, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles DeVoy to start the second half with the onside kick. Risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'm guaranteeing he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Once more, they turn to Patterson, and he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 37. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. Touchdown, Falcons! Darren Waller, his second touchdown.
Let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Ready? Rock on switch, rock on switch. Ready?
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Patterson again. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Now here's Vick. Forced out to his left. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Next, the receivers don't spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slash and run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Straight ahead, Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
On play action, Vic. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Vic to throw on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
From midfield now on 2nd down, Montana. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. They give to Johnson going right. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to Johnson again. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. We're scoreless after 1. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw is Montana. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They will look to throw. Montana. Touchdown! Rob Gronkowski from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And Hill will opt for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Patterson running between the tackles. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Cordero Patterson. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff. Johnson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Montana to throw. Going up top. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Montana. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Montana going for it on 4th. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Off the play fake, Vick. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Here's Vick. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Play action now, Vick. And that is incomplete here.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Being chased out left. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Michael Vick. That's going to be caught by Carmichael for a Jets touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass, and the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again on 2nd down, Montana. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
He's got a man, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Joe Montana here going to the air on first down. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. To throw again on second down. Montana. He's going to sling this deep downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Jets are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Oh, I think there was a little too much heat on that one. He's trying to hit his running back out of the backfield. Normally you want to get the ball to them in stride. But here, this one's coming in hot. And it tips off his hands and into the arms of the defender.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the NFC to possess it first as we are back and underway for the third quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 2nd and 10, Montana. He's going to let it go again. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Montana. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here's a give to Patterson.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Now the NFC going to use a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. Boswell good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over.
Hello, new world. All the boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah. Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro pay, 5-day stay, take a $250,000, hella follow. Take off the false flag, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad. Take off the allure, take off the unsure, take off the decisions I lack. Take off the fake deep, take off the fake woke, take off the I'm broke, I care. Take off the gossip, take off the new logic that if I'm rich, I'm real. Take off the Chanel, take off the Doja, take off the Birkin bag. Take all that designer off and what do you have? You ugly. You out of pocket. 2 ATMs, you stepping to what? You out of pocket. Who you think they talk about? Talk about us. You out of pocket. Who you think they carry up us? Get back in pocket. The world in a panic, the women is stranded, the men on the run. The profits advantage, the law take advantage. The market is crashing, the industry wants to sleep in the box while they making a mockery following us. This ain't Monopoly, watching for love. This ain't monogamy, y'all getting jumping on what the hell is that? I gotta relax when I feel. All my descendants, they come in my sleep and say I am too real. I'm done with the sensitive, taking it personal, done with the black and the white. The wrong.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Patterson to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing Vick. Dancing to his left. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A right side run with Patterson. Room here to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, Vick. Forced out to his left. That's caught by Waller out left side. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Patterson will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They begin the drive with Johnson. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. A couple of Chiefs there to bring him down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Johnson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Stroud on 3rd down now. He finds his man complete. It's Flowers. Yeah, this defense rallies and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. 4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he is going to have the Giants first down as this defense, well, a little too loose there. They give up a gain of 19 on 4th down. Up the middle, Johnson. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Giants 0.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Johnson running right. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud now on 3rd and 2.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 19 yards away.
And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run. That's going to wind up getting intercepted.
A first down carry here for Johnson. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you get ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Here's Johnson again on second down.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
And able to get this to the 31. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Being chased out left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! Alert!
And they start the second half with Johnson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
60, 19 Giants.
Stroud looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Washington. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Hey, listen, check that.
The busy night continues for Johnson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. They go to Johnson again. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Buying time to his left. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
It's a play fake. Now Vic. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, Vic's throw intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Here's Johnson again on second down. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And some room to run now. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside